today's date, 10/9/19, and we're talking about types of variation. Types of variations. We're going to have, today, we're going to have direct variation. As one term goes up, the other goes up. They're directly related. Okay, the word makes sense, right? Or as one thing goes down, the other goes down. They're directly related. Okay, we're going to talk about inverse variation. As one value goes up, the other goes down. Or vice versa. As one value goes down, the other goes up, right? And then finally, we'll talk about a thing called joint variation, which is a combination of these two together. Okay, and it's not that hard. This is not a difficult lesson if we just know a couple of things. Okay, so first of all, well, we just saw that if it's direct, let's put this on the side. Let's use this equation. Y equals kx. They like k instead of m. So when you said slope, totally right. Totally right, Jaden. They like k instead. So k is like the slope. Everybody okay with that? It's like the rate at which one goes up. Like if it's twice as big, one goes up, the other goes twice as much. One goes up twice as much, one goes up twice as much. So it is like a rate. They like the letter k. Okay, my inverse variation is x times y equals some number k. Or they might write it like this. Y is equal to k over x. And the only thing I did is I just solved for y. You remember, you can't divide by 0, right? You can't divide by 0, otherwise it makes Cookie Monster sad. And that's why that graph looked like that, right? That's why we had an asymptote of 0, because you can't divide by 0. Sure enough, if 0 is here, you're in big trouble with Cookie Monster, right? Okay. Now the joint variation is just going to be a combination of both of these. So let's take a look at example 1. Let's read it. Find the equation if y varies directly with the square of x when x is 36 and y is 24. So let's try and set up. We're going to go y equals x squared.
No. Yes.
But let's put a k in front because what our goal is to find the k that makes these numbers work. Because this equation could work for a lot of different numbers. We want this equation to work specifically for these. It's kind of like when we solve for the a. I mean, we could have used a, but the book likes k, all right? So it's like saying, okay, find the a that makes this work. Okay, so that's not that hard. Put 36 in for x and the 24 in for y. We'll solve for k. All right, I can do that. That's not hard. This is an easy lesson, by the way. You guys are going to like today. It's not bad. So we're going to go, okay, 24 is equal to k times 36 squared, right? Divide. So 24 divided by 36 squared. Use my calculator. Okay, what's 24 divided by 36 squared? And I get a 0.10 blah, 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 blah. But I like, yeah, but watch this. Math, fraction. Ooh, I like that answer better. Want to do that again? Okay, watch, I'll do it again. I like 1/54 better. A lot nicer. Okay, so here's what I did. Clear. So I went 24 divided by 36 squared. Okay, decimal. So in our math button, so right here in the math button, it will convert things back to fractions. So I'm going to push my math button.
Will it convert fractions to decimals?
That's easy to do. Just divide top, divide by bottom. Okay. It's okay. I know you know that, but it's okay. Morgan, there's no such thing as a bad question in here, right? Boom, okay? 1/54. Okay, I like 1/54 better. So that's the value of k is 1/54. And so I could have reduced this with you. Do you notice I didn't? I'm tired. I thought, let's let technology do it, right? You know, right? I could have actually reduced it to 1/54, but this is most switch. So my answer is y equals 1/54 x squared. That's the equation of a direct variation of x squared when x is 36 and y is 24. Thumbs up? I really think you're going to see this pretty easy lesson today, okay? Okay, example 2. Find the equation if y varies inversely as the square root of x. So inversely, okay? So y times x, but it's square root, right? So let's rewrite this. Y is equal, let's use this form here. Let's use this form here. Y is equal to some k over the square root of x. All right? You okay with that?
Why?
Y.
Oh my god, I never.
So I've got the same formula twice. I just chose to use this one. You could use this one, but I like this one better because I'm going to solve for y, right? Huh?
Why do we square root it?
Because of that word right there.
Oh.
Okay. So now we need to find k. So part of the goal today is the first goal on today's lesson. You'll see is always to find k first. Find the value of k first. Okay. Well, that's not going to be too bad because they give you additional information, right? Let x be 25 and y be 3, and we'll be able to find the value of k. So I'm going to plug those in, right? So I'm going to rewrite this as a 3 equals a k over the square root of 25, right? 3 equals k over 5, right? Multiply by 5, and I get k to equal 15. How's that? Might have been easy to use the first equation, right? Maybe. So what's my answer then? Y equals 15 over the square root of x. Because what you're doing is finding the value of k. Remember when I found the value of a? It's the same kind of stuff, except I like to call it k instead of a. Thumbs up? I like it. Okay, now example 3 is a joint. So we're going to have a couple of things going on, okay? So let's just read it. If y varies jointly, now what do you mean by jointly? Well, we got the square of x and the cube of z and the square root of w. Now, did you see any inverse in there? No, I didn't see any at all, right? I saw just jointly, varies jointly, so I didn't see any division. I didn't see any inverse. So let's go to y equals, let's see what we got. We got square of x, x squared, right? Z cubed and the square root of w, okay? That's not bad. Now, what's our goal? What's always our goal? Let's find k, right? Isn't that our goal? So let's put our k in. So there's a k value here. And the k value will tell us when x is 1, z is 2, and w is 36, and y is 48. We should be able to find k. So this is really a pretty easy lesson, isn't it? So I'm going to take and put 48 here. K. X squared is a 1 squared. Z cubed is a 2 cubed times the square root of 36. Okay, and I'll step back. Right? I'm just plugging them in. This is not hard. You guys agree? Pretty easy lesson. This could be an Algebra 1 lesson. But it's pre-calc. So I've got 48 equals k times 12. Nope. That's going to be a 6 times 8 times 1. It's a 6 times 8 times 1. But 6 times 8, 48, right?
Wait a second. It's going to equal
1. Right. So k is 1. So my equation is just going to be y equals, I could put the 1, I will, just to be annoying. 1 x squared z cubed square root of w. Okay. It's not hard. This stuff's pretty easy, isn't it? In fact, there's some sections in here. In fact, you guys will like to hear this. This book is a lot easier than the book I had that you guys were learning out in the first chapter, okay? Okay. I'll try and challenge you, okay? Okay. All right, turn the page. I'll keep throwing some hard ones out at you guys, okay? Okay, number 4. Find the equation if x varies inversely with the square of x when x is 4 and y is. Okay, so give it a try. Give it a try. Write down what you think it should be, okay? Example 4. Write down what you think it is, and then I'll write down what I think it is, okay? So give it a try first. Shouldn't be hard. And then I'll put down, Morgan's writing on his foot, okay? That'll work. Okay, give it a try without my help, which I'm pretty sure you can. Okay, I have that. Is that what you have?
Why is it x squared?
Does it say square of?
Square of,
So then I got to find k. So see if you can find k, and then I will also do it. Okay, so you can find k. $48? No. 48, yeah. 16 is 3 is 48. You get 48 for k? Okay, so now I'm going to go 3 equals k over 4 squared. Yeah, and you know why it's x squared, Landon? See the word square of?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, and I'll slow down. Okay. I put in the 4 and I put in 3. 4 squared is 16. And I'm, oh my goodness, 48.
is that it?
Almost. That's k. Do you guys get 48 for k? Okay, let's rewrite it then. So my equation is going to be a y equals 48 over x squared, okay? And now there's an additional question. Now there's a second question. They say, okay, you made the formula, let's use the equation, okay? So you made an equation, you made an inverse variation equation, now let's use it, okay? So let's use our equation. So now we made this equation, let's find y when x is 36. So we'll go, okay, y is equal to 48 over 36 squared. So now I'm just going to plug my 36 into my equation, right? So you've made the equation, now let's use it. All right, so what's 48 divided by 36 squared? And I'm going to also reduce that fraction. So again, I could use a decimal, but I'd much rather have a fraction in reduced form. So 1/27th, okay? So y equals 1/27th, okay? And this is definitely inverse variation because x got big and y got really little, right? As one gets big, the other gets little. That's inverse variation, okay? All right, example 5. Let's see if we can find some, out of all these words, blah, 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 let's see if we can find an equation, okay? So let's go ahead and look at this carefully, okay? I'm going to underline some things. Okay, volume of gas held at a constant temperature varies inversely to the pressure of the gas, okay? So, as the pressure gets greater, think about this. This makes sense. If I take it and squeeze it, what's going on? This is just physics. Think about it. If I squeeze it, what's going to happen? Correct? Does that make sense? Somebody should squeeze you, what's going to happen? If I squeeze you,
Probably die.
yeah, right. Because particles get, in fact, then the temperature actually goes up too. But that's part of Boyle's law. You guys have you learned Boyle's law in chemistry? Does that sound familiar? Boyle's law? Good. Maybe not. Not yet. Not yet. It will. Okay. So if gas is held at constant temperature, it varies inversely. So I'm going to have gas. The pressure of the gas.
What is that?
So that's probably volume. That's probably got V for volume, right? So the volume of the gas. So I do want temperature here. No, because I want volume and pressure. Okay. So let's go. Now when the gas has a volume of 1,200 centimeters cubed, so I'm going to go 1,200 K over when the pressure is 200 millimeters of mercury, okay? Let's find K, that's easy, right? Bring that up there. 1200 times 200. Why am I doing this with a calculator? I can do this in my head. I should have 24 with 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, right? Equals K. I'm embarrassed that I used a calculator on that one. Because 2 times 12 is 24, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's K. So then V, or here's my formula. V is equal for this container. Does that make sense? That's why this is important, because every container is different. That's why these formulas exist. Big containers, small containers, right? So I'm going to have a 240,000 over P is my equation. Now, let's use it. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually use this whole thing. And so it says now, what is the volume when the pressure is 300? So we just plug 300 here, right? So the volume is equal to 240,000 over 300. Let's see if I can do that. Cancel. Cancel. It's going to go on 8 times. Is it 800? It's got to be 800.
Yes.
And that would be in terms of volume, which would be centimeters cubed. How do you like that? And we do have time to get some work done because we're not out of here until 12:10. So we got 10 minutes. Not a lot, but let's get her going, huh?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, huh? All right, let's do it. No review tomorrow.
What?
We'll take a test on Friday.
We already have another test?
No, the last one's a quiz. This is a test.
So I need to do makeup.
4 points. Yeah, before, yeah, if you need a retake, you got to get it done before Friday, second period,
Do
right?
you have my test?
Oh, yeah. You got it. I think you got an A minus.
Me
Or
too!
an A. No, I think you got an A.
Oh! Not me too, but
I
yay!
think you and Landon tied.
Ooh. Lenny got an A?
Yeah, because I made him sit down at the dining room
Oh, I
table.
did that.
Actually, that's not true. He said, "Dad, can you help me?" So tonight he has the advantage that like he can get help. But you can always come knocking on my door, right, Celeste? You're a smart girl. All right.
Wait, do you?
All right, let's get some homework done, huh?
Slug, how are you feeling?
Oh my goodness.
Are you gonna run on time today? Where is that?
So you can how the boys are talking about trying to make a cascade
A what?
cross-country team.
Wait, for girls too?
No, just boys, but you could look into it for girls.
A cascade? When?
Yeah, so they're talking about.
This meet?
No, women's state, so they can go take you to the Olympics if they wanted to. They're trying to put together a team with Rob and Sam and Landon and Buster and,
Oh,
you know what I call it? Cash K. And so the girls can do the same thing. You talk to Sydney and see, that's why they're probably not going to do it. They don't get along with each other, do they? Silly girls.
No, I get
Is that my age
along.
group
I
like
just
best
don't
friends?
care.
Isn't it like Eleanor?
Yeah.
Is Eleanor rude?
No, she's so sweet. Sorry, I think she's sweet. I think she's so sweet.
She's just the sweetest.
Okay,
Not
okay.
passive aggressive
Hey,
at all.
It
Not
makes
at
you
all.
feel better. I was on a bike ride with friends Sunday, and I was riding with this gal named Louise. Now she's in her 50s, and then she's also a doctor. And she broke down, and I helped her out, got her back, you know. And then I got back, and I said, "Man, isn't Eleanor so sweet?"
Who?
And
Eleanor?
No, not Eleanor. Louise. And everybody at the table said, "What? Sweet?" I go, "Yeah, she's so sweet." They go, "You don't know her." I go, "Okay."
You see, it happens with adults too.
I guess so. All right, number 7 is y varies directly. We go y equals k. Y equals k as the cube of x. So x cubed, right? Right? Y equals.
Wait,
Got
that's
it?
3.9.
Yep. So it would be good if you guys see it, so you know what I'm doing, right? It would be good if you looked at the question, okay? And then we know x equals 36, and I got y equals 24. These are easy, right? I know we can do these. I have faith we can do these pretty quickly. And if I, I have a meeting tonight, so we can't do math tonight because I've got a senior parent. Ben, senior parent meeting tonight, okay? Eduardo, if your parents, like there is on senior sober, right? If they can make it, okay? I know they also have the, don't they have like a fast night also?
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1 equals, not 1, I'm sorry, 24 equals 3 times 36 cubed. I'm gonna divide 24 by 36 cubed. Am I going too fast, Sydney? I'm gonna use my calculator because I want to reduce it. So let's 24 divided by 36 cubed, and I'm gonna reduce that fraction. So
Oh, holy wall.
fraction. I got 1 over 1,944. So my k value is 1 over, right? 1,944. So my equation is y equals 1 over 1,944x cubed. Okay. Can you see that?
Yes. Thank you.
Pretty easy. What's the next one? You know, anybody's welcome to hang out in our group. You guys know that, right? It's not a special group. Y varies inversely. So I'm going to go k over the square of x, x squared. Okay, when x equals 3, and y equals 2, 2 equals k times square 18, right? K equals,
Oh, it's not square root?
isn't it? Let me read it.
No, you're right. I'll just.
Sometimes. So my answer should be y equals 18 over x squared. How many was that? You got the best seat, didn't you? Doing okay? I do, I like this class. Y varies inversely, so I get k over its inversely. Cube root, now this is the cube root, okay? Cube root of x. X equals 64, y equals 5, okay? 5 equals k over cube root is 64, which is 4.
Wait. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Are you looking at the question of helps?
Yeah, I
You
remember.
know what the heck I'm doing, right? Yeah. Are you saying?
This?
You are? All that stuff is there, but.
Oh, that was from like a long time ago.
Alright, so then cube root of 64 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20, so k equals 20. Did I go too fast on that?
No.
4 times 5 is 20, so that equation y equals 20 over cube root of x. You know, you guys can do this on your own. But I've got a meeting tonight from 6 to 7. I know, because I like our math nights. Okay. We'll see how the review goes tomorrow, but we should be able to review during class, right? Maybe. If not, we've got to do the review, right?
Wait, tomorrow is Thursday.
Y varies jointly, okay, jointly as x and the square root of z, okay? X and the square root of z. Okay, so I've got an x, square root of z, there's my k. When x is 2, z is 25. You got it? Okay, so I'm going to go. I want to get 100. That's right.
I equals what?
100. So I got 100 times the square root of 25, right? 100 equals 10 times k, because square root of 25 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10. Divide by 10, and k is 10, right? So we have 1 equal 10x squared z. What else we got? Y raised joint is x and z. Okay, so y equals k, x, and z. Inverse this over. So cube turn as w. So just plain old w, right? Plain old w. Y to the x of z, and inversely as w. Okay, got it. X equals 3, z equals 5, w equals 6, and y equals 10. Okay, well, 10 equals k times 3 times 5 times 6. Oh, I'm going to get 60 equals 15k. K is 4. Are you too fast on that? K is 4.
That's okay.
Okay, so I just made it real easy. Okay, multiply by 6 first. Got 60, and I divide by 15.
Can you change the piece of?
So, y equals 4x z w. Sydney, got it? 25. Anybody want this?
Yeah. Can I just look at it?
Wait.
I can get it.
Tricia, I got something coming to you, okay? What's your name?
25.
25. How much time we got? Oh, 2 minutes. We got time. 25. Y varies directly as the square of x, so k times x squared.
So now you can,
That's it.
can
X equals 2. Y, oh, this is double. We gotta find the equation in this here, right?
it doesn't work so you can know that.
Square root of 4, 16 is 4. Fast?
No.
Okay. So let's make our equation. Y equals 4x squared, and now we're going to use it, right? So in 25, they tell me now, find y when x equals 8. So, times 8 squared. 64 times 4 is it 256? Let's see. 256. I'm not going too fast. The bell's gonna ring, so that leaves you guys just a couple to do, I know, right? And always find
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
you're welcome. You can always find me a flex. You guys be up there, guys. You bet.
Have a good night.
I will.
What?
Yeah, we don't get worse.
Is that a thing?
You got a nap.
So I go in, I grab
It
the,
looked totally different.
Kind of cool. It's kind of fun, Bernie.
Honestly,
You know, on that.
Lyndon, do you?
Yeah,
I just
have
They
that.
sound the same.
No, I don't.
They have a lot of like.
But I understand.
As long as Diana doesn't show up on that night, all is good.
She always comes on
it's
that
like Black
night.
Ops 2.
I know, it's like, hey Dad, what are you doing? I go, I'm half right.
Oh, let me help you.
Diana, well, come sober and then hang out with us.
All right.
Did she not come
No, never. Oh, no, that's the funny part about it.
She was
Oh,
always
that's
drunk when she
funny.
showed up. She
She's
and
like-
I were making pancakes and she showed up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that girl. Come on. Right. Leo, we're gonna take that retake.
Yeah.
Let's gear up, okay?
But,
And if you need a If you need a little magic dust, just raise your hand. Give me some magic dust, okay?
Magic dust.
Because isn't math just magic? Oh my gosh, this thing's still recording, you guys.